Making friends as an adult is effing hard, and you are not the only one that struggles with this. It seems like when you reach your 30s, you get out of your 20s, and you go into your working life, and then you get stuck in these circles and these ruts, and you just feel like you never meet anyone differently. It's so hard to get out of that and actually meet friends as an adult. When reality is, I feel like the friends that come into our life later are some of our best friends of our lives. Because one, you're established. Two, you know who you are. Three, you have hobbies that you are ride or die for. And you become more passionate, I feel like, as a person when your frontal lobe is fully developed out of your 20s. So you have, I feel like, more to offer as far as stability, loyalty, and life lessons. So let's talk about how to make friends as an adult and how to make it seamlessly easy to the point where you just make friends everywhere that you go. When we're younger, we're in school and we have these people around us, and people that are, unattached, people that are single, people that are not married yet, and they're not in their everyday life flow. So you go to school and then you go to college, you're around a bunch of people, maybe you join a sorority, and it's just easy. People are in the same season of life as you. Then you graduate college and this person moves across the country, this person gets married, this person has her second baby, and before you know it, every single one of your friends are in different life stages. And I think that's where we start to feel lonely. We start to feel like, oh my gosh, either you're really behind or you're really ahead, and you're not exactly where you need to be. And that's not the case. You're just not surrounded by people who are in the same season of life as you. And it's time to find those people. If you're a young married couple, it's really hard to be friends with another young married couple that have 3 kids. You're just in different seasons of life. So it is time to find people in the same season that you are in. And that's not to say that the people that are not in the same season aren't good friends. They're just not on the same wavelength as you. And it leaves you feeling lonely. So we're going to fix that right now. The first step to making friends as an adult is to show up with intention. What I mean by that is, if you have a hobby, say pottery or gardening or reading, go to those places. Go to a pottery class, go to a Pilates class, start showing up in your community, go to a community garden, or go to a coffee shop just to read and observe. And if there's someone that catches your attention, approach them. And I know it's really hard, especially if you're introverted. I'm like half and half, introvert, extrovert. But I guarantee you, if we are all starving for connection and communication and a conversation. And I guarantee if you were to walk up to someone and say, hey, I love your shirt, I just wanted to come over here and tell you that, they would begin a conversation with you, would compliment you back on something, or, you can just say, what are you reading? Or what coffee order did you get here? This is my first time at this coffee shop. Just start conversation. And I think the more that you approach people, the easier that it becomes. I always love breaking the awkward silences. Like if we're all standing in an elevator, or if people are just around each other and no one's saying anything, I'll just comment something easy to talk about. The weather. And I know it's really funny because people always make fun of oh, how's the weather? But it really is the easiest thing, most middle of the ground conversation that you can have. So I would say be intentional about showing up to new places, and that's how you get yourself surrounded by new people. An example is, I love surfing, and so I was on TikTok one day and I was scrolling, and there was a girl that I saw at my home surf break, and I messaged her. I said, hey, do you want to get a surf sometime? I need more girl surf friends. And we ended up becoming friends for 6 months, and then we had a huge falling out, and that's a whole nother story. But my point is, you can make friends with intentionality. You can make friends if you show up and you put yourself out there first. Number 2, ask better questions to people. So a lot of people hate small talk, myself being included. I really get social anxiety when I go into different groups, and I just feel like I need to continue the conversation, and I'm always thinking about, okay, well then what do I say next after this? And it makes me not be present. What I notice when I'm present is around people that I'm actually having fulfilling conversations with. So let's say you walk up to that person at the coffee shop and you start a conversation with a compliment. Then I want you to have 3 to 4 different questions in your back pocket that you can pull out and ask to really get to know someone on a deeper level. So let's say one of those questions being, what's something you're looking forward to doing? What are your favorite passions and hobbies in life? Have you seen any good movies or read any good books recently? I'm looking for new recommendations. Other questions can be asking deeper level questions and open-ended questions, not just yes or no. Questions that can get a conversation started. And when you start to get to know someone, going deeper into questions like, what are your biggest fears? What are your desires? What are you trying to manifest or attract into your life right now? And my favorite one is there anything that I can pray for you right now? And, depending on how they receive that, a lot of people I've noticed receive it really well, whether they're believers or not. Just the fact that they feel like you'll be thinking about them and sending them good vibes is huge. So that's another way to make friends, is simply approaching people. If you guys hit it off, you will feel like the chemistry between you, and then you can take it from there. I like a lot of times to say, can I get your Instagram? Invite them, hey, like I know we just talked about hiking. There's this one trail that I've always wanted to try. Would you want to go try it with me? Really, it's just shooting your shot with all the people. No matter like if you're single or in a relationship or married, like it doesn't matter. We're talking about making friends here. And the fastest way to friendship is through experiences. So asking someone, do you want to go on this hike? Here's one that I've never actually tried before, but if somebody does, let me know. Bumble. And not Bumble for dating, but there's Bumble BFF, where you can go and match with people who are like-minded or other people of the same sex or even opposite sex. I'm not really sure how it works, but people that align with what you align with. And you can kind of go on friend dates that way. And that is a really good option, especially if you just move somewhere and you don't know a soul. Honestly, making friends becomes so easy once you put yourself out there, and once you initiate and you're not afraid to like look stupid or feel awkward or silly. You might feel awkward at some times. You might have some awkward interactions. That is okay. Just get better at talking to people when you're out in public. Whether it's to make a friend or not, like that is just my one takeaway from this video, is to go talk to more people. The more people you surround yourself with, the more likelihood that you will find someone that you actually vibe with and that actually becomes your friend. Actually, I'm struggling with it a little bit right now. I had this surf friend group, and you guys have heard it before, but a bunch of surf girlfriends, but they were all so surface level and friends of convenience. And I am trying to find people that I actually do life with. One way that I've met friends is my military church small group. Amazing. Get yourself involved in church. You will make friends immediately, because there are people that have the same views as you and, are all chasing the things that are important in life. But yeah, I honestly right now I'm struggling with finding a group of girlfriends. I have amazing, incredible friends here and there. Like one of my best friends is in Arizona. Another one that I have here in California, she's incredible. We hang out a lot, but I'm talking like people to go surf with or people to go hike with. Just like a group of girlfriends that you kind of like mom talk, but not mom talk, if you know what I mean. So everyone is at a different season in their life, and it's just a matter of finding people in the same season as you, or people that you look up to, or just striking up conversations with random strangers. I believe in you. Let me know. Drop a comment if you're going to go out there and actually try to make a friend. Compliments help the best. They break the ice. They open the door. They allow you to approach somebody and not look weird. So I hope you got something out of this. Subscribe, and I will catch you guys in the next one.